More than a dozen women are now accusing former staff members of Washington's NFL team, the Washington Redskins, of sexual harassment and verbal abuse. Several former employees and two journalists who covered the football team detailing disturbing allegations covering a span of 13 years in a bombshell Washington Post report. At least two of the accused Redskins staff members have been fired and another has retired. CNN has not been able to reach them for comment. The team has hired attorneys to conduct an independent review of the matter and to help set new employee standards. Joining me right now is Emily Applegate, who worked as a marketing coordinator for the Washington football team and is one of the accusers who's decided to speak out publicly. Emily, good to see you. Why did you decide to come forward?
Well, first, thank you so much for having me on today. I think that it was a conversation that we had so many times, me and my coworkers, when we were there, and then even our time after we had left the organization. It was always something that was, we brought up all the time. And finally, we had the opportunity to get it out there. And I felt that it was important in order to have people take us serious and have people believe we needed to have somebody that went on record. And I felt very comfortable doing so. I knew that going out, I'd be able to start making a change and having this conversation and hopefully making it better for women in sports that are currently there or those young women in college that want to work in sport.
The NFL has released a statement saying in part, these matters, as reported, are serious, disturbing, and contrary to the NFL's values. Everyone in the NFL has the right to work in an environment free from any and all forms of harassment. So given that statement, what do you hope will happen and what do you believe will actually happen?
I mean, what I hope will happen is that they do actually take this serious and have teams make a change, because it is not just the Washington organization. It is other teams across the NFL. It is teams across the MLB, the NBA. I have a lot of friends that went on to different organizations. And it's unfortunately something that happens, and not just in sports, in all industries. So I hope that they do try to implement new procedures and policies at these places. And I do hope that they hire the people that will make sure that people are held responsible for their actions. There needs to be a well-educated HR team to handle these situations.